Hi everyone, I'm Sean Duhamel from the Mass Retirees Association. Thank you for joining us for the January 31st edition of our update. I have a lot to talk about this week, a lot of good news on the Social Security windfall elimination provision reform efforts. HR 4540 is the bill number, as you know, and I want to start off by just thanking all of you today who have taken the time to either call or write or email or even visit your local congressman. A week ago, I sent many of you an email blast and a paper letter, a snail mail letter. If you're living outside of Massachusetts, you would have received either the email or the letter from me if you are one of our members. And I urged you to contact your local member of Congress. And lo and behold, thousands of you have taken the initiative and you've done just what we have asked you to do, and that is to contact your local member of Congress. Earlier this week, on Monday and Tuesday, Frank Valeri and I were in Washington. We met with many members of our Massachusetts delegation. We met with members of Richie Neal's staff, with the Ways and Means Committee, with Kevin Brady's staff, with the Republican Ways and Means Committee staffers, and the buzz right now on Capitol Hill, believe it or not, just isn't what you're seeing on TV. The buzz behind the scenes is on our legislation, because congressmen from all across the country are hearing from you, from thousands of you. And Richie Neal's staff was surprised that they were getting so many phone calls from colleagues wanting more information on WEP, more details on what this bill would actually do. And it's because of the work that our members are doing and retirees just like you from all around the country. So as of today, when I'm recording this message to you, we have 107 co-sponsors of HR 4540. Now, we still have a lot of work to do. There are 435 members of Congress, and we need at least 218 members to support the passage of this legislation. So we're getting there. And my guess is over the coming week, that 107 number is going to continue to grow. In addition to the 107 co-sponsors, we continue to pick up the endorsement from groups all around the country who support what we're trying to do, support HR 4540, and believe that this is the most viable path forward to providing relief from the windfall elimination provision for their members. Now remember, there are 2 million public retirees spread in all 50 states who are just like you, who worked hard, paid into Social Security, paid into the public pension system, and they are getting an unfair deal now from Social Security because of the WEP. They're not getting what they earned, just like you. And this is what we need to educate people about. This is what we need to change. And HR 4540 is the right step forward to provide immediate relief for our members, because remember, if this bill passes, if you're impacted by the WEP, you're going to receive up to $150 a month in a relief payment. That's $1,800 a year. That's real money to any retiree who's living on a fixed income. And it's a start. And that relief payment will be indexed to inflation, so it's going to continue to grow. And in the meantime, once we get this started, we'll keep working to try to improve this benefit going forward and restore as much of your Social Security benefit as we possibly can. So our meetings earlier this week in Washington were very productive. Now, we don't have an exact schedule of when this bill might move. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. If anything, we'll be notified about 2 weeks in advance as things start to move. It's just the way that Congress works. It's the way that it's always worked. But we feel very confident, very optimistic that this legislation, because of the support that we're getting, because of the leadership being provided by Congressman Neal and the other members of our delegation, people like Joe Kennedy, people like Bill Keating, Lori Trahan, we met with all of these members of Congress directly. And in fact, I once again want to thank Congressman Kennedy in particular for his leadership on this issue, for the insight that he continues to provide for us, of just helping us map a way forward behind the scenes and growing this coalition. Joe Kennedy's been a big help, so I just want to give credit where it's due. But our entire 9-member congressional delegation, we really can't ask for much more than they're doing for us. They want to get this done. It's a priority for all of them, and they're doing what they can behind the scenes, and we're seeing the results of that. So Our immediate focus is to continue to grow our co-sponsor list. We need as many people on board with this as we can. We're continuing to encourage bipartisan cooperation on WEP reform. WEP has never been a partisan issue. It shouldn't be a partisan issue. We have support from Republicans and Democrats, from conservatives and liberals on this issue. It's not a partisan issue, and it shouldn't be a partisan issue going forward. So again, the immediate future, continue to gain support in Congress, continue to gain support amongst various groups around the country, and we're doing that. We've picked up quite a bit of support just in the state of Louisiana over the last few weeks. Louisiana, like Massachusetts, is a non-Social Security state. So having support down there means a lot, and it really grows this national coalition. So keep up what you're doing. I know it's frustrating. I know that you're angry over the money that you have lost, and you have every right to be angry. But we're going to stay at this, and we're going to be successful in getting this legislation passed, in providing you with the much needed relief that's been 37 years in the making. So for today, I'm going to sign off. We're going to be back to you again next Friday. We have some news, some exciting news to share with you next week. So tune back in next Friday, first Friday of February, and we'll be right back to you. But in the meantime, thank you for your continued support of our association. If you're not yet a member, please join with us. Please like this Facebook page. Right up in the upper right-hand corner, you can like the page, and it just grows the membership. And also, please share this video with friends and family who may also be impacted by the WEP. You take care.